Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a floor plan challenge because one of you guys said, Deli, can you build this? It's pretty simple, although in The Sims it's going to look obviously a little bit different, but the challenge is to make it look as close to this as possible. In terms of the floor plan, it's not too tricky. It looks like a beautiful floor plan and it also has a couple of bedrooms upstairs as well. I'm pumped to give it a shot. Over here is going to be the entrance and there is a little bit of a front porch, I suppose. So let's lift this up as a foundation to the house. So it kind of goes in like that, then it comes out a little bit over here. It looks like there's a fireplace in here, which is nice. And then there's going to be a wraparound staircase, which is also a little bit of fun. So this can be the void for the staircase, just in here. And across here, this is going to be the main bedroom with a trio window. Then we have a bit of extra wall. I love following floor plans in The Sims 4 because I always find that these houses are so different to what I would build by myself in The Sims 4. And there's also realistic details that isn't usually included in the game as well, such as little walkways and little nooks and crannies, like spaces for wardrobes and storage. Okay, I think it kind of goes like this. This is a living room, and then this is another living area slash dining area, and there is also going to be a fireplace over here. And then the kitchen's gonna go all the way down here. And then through here, this looks like there's a bench and lockers, which honestly, I don't really fully understand. There's also another little porch out here, okay. And then it looks like we have our washer and dryer in here. Yay, we get to have a washer and dryer. Also, this house is really not centered, so maybe we should deal with that. You know what, we can probably move it back a little bit too, so we can have a nice little front area as well. I mean, we could turn this into a bit of an extra room at the back, maybe more of a workshop feeling. You know, this can be office, workshop area, and then out here, this is where we have a beautiful covered patio. So we can still have that covered patio out here. And it looks like it has stairs that wrap around too. And this is where our third bedroom is going to be. The third bedroom honestly looks pretty small. And our staircase was all the way over here. So it's actually a really long way down. I might have got this slightly off scale. Bathroom goes here, and then we have bedroom 2 over here. So I guess that roof line would have closed over the entire room, and then it only shows on the side. Okay, so now I've done just, I guess, the basic floor plan shell. Let's put our stairs in. Here, our stairs need to go this way and wrap this way. Okay, so they're actually gonna sit just like that. Okay, now that we've got this basic shape, let's try and roof this. I don't know how we're gonna make it work to look exactly like the picture, but I will try my best. Looks like we have a triangle that moves over halfway of the door. Kind of has another offshoot that makes it over this space. So I think this roof probably stops at this wall. So we'll do the same thing that we did before and pull this in. And it's kind of crazy because it goes all the way to the other end. We still have to build our chimney as well over here. And it just looks like it goes over the whole house like this. And I'm just gonna copy this little roof line we made over here. And I think this is what gives off the little tapered look, except I'm gonna extend it a little bit so we have a nice overhang. Also gonna pull it across into here so it looks more nicely finished. Where are our rooms? Oh no, the whole roof is just going over these rooms, so we're not gonna be able to see them. See, this is where it gets tricky and it kind of feels like it's not gonna work because the game doesn't actually let you put a whole roof over all of this. I'm just gonna slide in here and let you guys know that I definitely stuffed up the roofing because I tried to make it all elaborate and work in a special way. And then James was like, you know, you can just do a regular roof and put the walls down and see into your rooms. So just ignore the weird roof for the rest of this video until we tour the house. So let's do this iconic black roof that is on the rest of the house. And then this roofing here looks like it's a type of metal. And then the rest of the house is cream. So we've just got to pick like a nice cream render. Honestly, I think that's the best cream that we're gonna get. I think this is where we will put the fireplace, and then it looks like we have the exact same fireplace over here. So it's like 2 chimneys that we have to build on the exterior of this house. And these are just some base game white bricks. This is actually my favorite white brick in the game, so I'm so excited I get to use this. Okay, now we have to figure out what kind of windows are gonna go on this house. These are probably the closest windows that we have to still look kind of traditional and modern at the same time. Like, I feel like this look kind of recreates what we're looking for. And then this bit's a bit weird because it's like a sticky outy window. I almost feel like we need to construct our own little bay window that sticks out a bit more like this. Even though technically that's not really on the floor plan. I guess we can use our handy dandy platform tool up here as well. Just like that. Or we could use these windows that came with the Moschino pack. Oh, it's so hard to make these decisions. Maybe I'll go with these because they are cool windows and then it makes the house a bit more interesting. I kind of like this door as well then, if we're going with those windows. What do you guys think? So I found these awesome floorboards that look very rustic, and they are from Jungle Adventure. So in terms of the kitchen, if I'm looking at the floor plan, I reckon we should use these cabinets, which are by RVSN, Ravasheen, and the custom mesh is by Ravasheen as well. And I really like these because they kind of look like modern traditional counters. And from the looks of things in the kitchen, it's a white counter with a black top, but we could just reverse them and do like a black counter with the white top. And I find myself recently just using custom content counters because they just offer exactly what I want, whereas the Sims ones aren't quite it. So I've just been using custom content ones. This is the Olim Sage recolor, and this does have more of a rustic look, which I absolutely love. Like, I love this, but it just doesn't go with the flooring that we have today. Can put some cabinets in these corners. We have this utility room through here. Well, not really a utility room, but more so a butler's pantry. So we can actually put our bin storage in here instead of having it on display in the kitchen. I'm just gonna put a couple of more rustic looking trash cans here. And this is where you can add all of those extra things you don't usually have on display in your kitchen. So we can have our dishwasher over here, we can have our coffee machine and this massive coffee grinder that has to go next to it. We can have our microwave back here as well. So there's actually 2 lounge rooms. There's like a formal lounge room when you first walk into the house, and then there's a U-shaped family lounge room / dining area. The dining area, surprisingly, has a rounded dining table, which I love because we recently got rounded tables for dining in The Sims 4. Only in probably the last year we got rounded dining. And yeah, I'm kind of getting this country vibe from this house, so I might just run with that idea.
I don't understand, so I might just run with that idea.
I have to say, I do really love the Star Wars pack because you do get some really interesting pieces that can suit a lot of your homes. Like this looks pretty cool in this house. Maybe in the matching black. This piece I always forget about. This is from Cats and Dogs. And I don't know, it's just like a really useful space filler, especially when we have this huge room that feels like it needs some filling up, especially with this tiny dining table. Like, I would have made this so much bigger. I'm thinking we need to make this bench bigger. And we have the big L-shaped couch over here. So I'm just wondering, what couch pieces can we make an L-shaped couch with? Maybe this one? I mean, it looks like it's quite a traditional white couch. We could overlap this maybe? Ugh, I really don't like that. I think we should cheat a little bit and just use this couch 3 times, or maybe a couple of times because it's such a big lounge room, and then have maybe 2 matching armchairs over here, or even these leather armchairs are pretty cool. This house is definitely a merge of a traditional rustic aesthetic. Okay, so that living area is done. I think that looks pretty cool. Like, this house is huge. I did not realize how big this was. And then this can be the more formal living area. I don't know if you want to have a TV in here. Maybe just like a really interesting painting. Maybe we should have like 2 rocking chairs in here. It kind of looks like there's rocking chairs in the picture, so I'm just gonna go for the rocking chair look. And I mean, I gotta admit, I have not used these rocking chairs enough, so I'm kind of excited to use them for once. If we're gonna have rocking chairs, and I feel like we're gonna have to have some nifty knitting stuff, so let's chuck this in here. All right, you guys, well, now we've done the main living areas. I'm gonna go ahead and do the bedrooms and then resume when I'm finished. All right, tour time! My favorite part of the video. So this is what the original house looked like, and this is what our version of the house looks like. What do you think? Do you think we've done a pretty good job? I'm pretty happy with it, except that the windows clip in on the upstairs bedroom, but unfortunately because of the roof they clip and the window size, it doesn't really work out perfectly. We'd have to lift up the wall height, which means the roof would be way taller and then it would look less like the image, so that's why those are so short. But we could replace them with some different kinds of windows, I guess, if we wanted to. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with the exterior. I think it looks pretty good. I'll just show you guys a couple of views of the side. We have a little bit of backyard space, which is nice. Here's the side with our 2 man-made chimneys. I don't know why I called them man-made chimneys, but you know, we made the chimneys ourselves. So let's go through the front door and see the interior. So you walk straight into the lounge, and I love the flooring. I think the flooring's really nice, and it was inspired by the flooring that was on the original floor plan. And then I thought it was kind of fun to put the reclaimed wood wall paneling in as well that kind of matches the floor, because I just started creating this farmy vibe. I don't know, I think it's because it's a merge between traditional industrial and modern. I thought it kind of worked together, and the thing is, it would suit like a really young family or an older family or an elderly family. It kind of works with whatever Sims you put in the house. And I can't believe this lamp is actually from Batu. It's just a little bit of fun, but because it looks like wrought iron, it kind of fits in with the window frames. Of course, we had to have a little nifty knitting corner because we have the amazing rocking chairs. And then over here, we have a few items on this, I think it was a laundry day shelving unit. This is the first room you walk into. Over here, we have where are our stairs? Oh my god, my staircase disappeared. Okay, we'll just ignore that. I'll also link the 3 or 4 custom content packs that I've used in the description down below. So this is the master bedroom. It's quite a minimal monochromatic palette, just white, black, gray, a bit of a deep brown, and I think it's very nice. Just missing our little dresser there for a second. And out here is our little private patio where you can have a cup of coffee, spy on the neighbors. We've got our wardrobe here. To the right is the ensuite. And the ensuite's pretty modern. These cabinets are from Little Dicker, the Eco Kitchen collection. I absolutely love those, and I love the sinks and the colorways that you can get with them. There's also this little space, which I was really confused about what it was on the floor plan, but I think it might have been like a wet room shower, so I just put the shower behind there. And then through this door is the toilet, or the john. Now this door I actually added to the floor plan, but usually on the floor plan you'd only have this door, which comes into a very narrow little passage that walks straight into the kitchen. The kitchen is freaking beautiful. I love this kitchen. I love the RVSN kitchen counters we've used. I'm not usually into black kitchens, but I love it in this house, and I actually changed the exposed brick just to a plain white to strip it back a little bit. Got your fridges tucked away there as well, which is handy. And then when you look down the room, it's very open plan living. So we have the dining area, we have the family lounge area, which I thought was nice with those trees in the background and a hanging custom content plant. And then these doors are actually from, was it Get Together or Get to Work? One of those. And I just thought, because there were French doors on the floor plan, that choosing these, it used that like wrought iron industrial look that we have on all of the windows. So I thought that kind of worked. And then out here, this is our outdoor entertainment area and barbecue area. So there's some more nice kitchen tops there. basic table for outdoor eating and entertaining. Then we've got some little chairs over here. And then down here, I love these trees that are in the little pots. We've got a few lounges, a bike under the tree, and this is a new canopy that came in a base game update, which I haven't really used much of, so I was excited to use that. Now you're probably wondering what I turned the garage into, because obviously, and very sadly, we do not have cars in The Sims 4, so I don't really build garages. So I decided to instead change it into an artist studio. And I think this looks really cool. So we've used a whole heap of like base game items combined with nifty knitting, crafty looking items as well. And I just feel like this looks like quite a convincing studio, and such a nice studio as well. There's also the woodworking table, this big mirror that kind of mirrors, mind the pun, the windows. That is from the Sleek Slumber Pack by Little Dicker as well. If we go through the other door from the kitchen, in here is our little butler's kitchen, which is really handy to have because you can put all your utensils in here. And there's also the little deck that goes outside. So it's just got like the bins, all that extra stuff that you don't really want to have on display. And then through here is our little laundry room. So this is like the laundry stuff pack room. So this floor plan's like really good, really practical. This room is just like enormous though. So if we go up my invisible staircase, this is that kind of bizarre corridor that leads down to the other bedrooms. I'm not quite sure what I think about this part of the floor plan. I find it a bit strange and I feel like I would change it a bit. But anyway, we wanted to recreate the floor plan. It seems like there was just a random little cupboard in here, so I just put some junk in there. And then over here we have the smaller bedroom, which is actually quite a nice size once you put some furniture in it. Like it's the perfect size for a kid's bedroom, with a couple of paintings over here. Then across through this door is the little shared bathroom, which I thought I would make just a little bit more bright and inviting. And this is the bigger bedroom, which is much more generous. You could definitely have 2 beds in here or a double bed. So maybe the older kid got this room, and when they age up to a teenager, they can have another bed. Or if they have another kid here, they could have a bassinet or whatever. So that is the completed house tour. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if there's any other builds you would like me to do. Thank you to Rachel for recommending this build. And yeah, it's always a fun challenge. I hope you guys are having a happy December and are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I will speak to you soon. Dag dag!